Hey guys, welcome to the Quantum Wellbeing Show. This is the coffee. This is Coffee with Nori, the Truth Talk series on weight release. I know the banners and the titles say weight loss, but I love to think in terms of weight release because the subconscious mind has, a very deep and extensive life of its own that we really only recognize it or maybe think about it when we notice things playing out that we would prefer for them not to play out, like smoking cigarettes. Like, I just wish I could quit smoking cigarettes. I wish I could quit drinking wine, a bottle of wine every night. I wish I could stop eating so much or eating a certain type of food. So it's when we see those subconscious programs, if you will, habits, right? Bring it down to everyday terms, playing out in our life. That's when we can kind of trace it back to the subconscious mind. And that's where it's really helpful to begin to use new language. So I rather say weight release than weight loss. And of course, on a practical level, there's part of our brain that if we lose something, we might want to go find it, right? Pixie supports what we're talking about here. So I just want to come back for a minute. We're going to go back for two reasons. I'm coming back to my positioning for these videos, and many of you know, a lot of you may not know. If you're new to me, thank you for being here, everybody. Whether you're new or not new to me, thank you for being here. I hurt my back several years ago. It's been a couple of years now, several years, and it's really so much better. I hurt my back catching a falling patient. Pixie wants to get down, and it's not the kind of thing that hurts when I bend over, or hurts when I lift something heavy. It hurts to sit. As crazy as that is, it hurts to sit. So forgive my very casual, although I am quite a casual person, um, um, body alignment. But this is where I can be comfortable, and then I don't have the sensations in my back calling to me and distracting me, so I can give my full attention to our topic. The other thing that I wanted to go back to is when we make a decision to release weight, or that time right before we realize we're going to make a decision to release weight. So what is that like for you? And I'm assuming if you're here, this topic is important to you or interesting to you. So think back on the times when you formally decided, that's it, it's time, I'm going to make some changes. What led up to that? For some people, they see themselves in a photograph. Um, for other people, they had to go to an event, they had to get ready for an event and maybe didn't have a lot of time to get ready, right, air quotes. Um, and that's a moment of awareness that, oh my gosh, I'm really not where I want to be. I'm really not where I want to be. I have to go to this situation. I'm not loving the state that my body is in right now. And that event, that potential event, that photograph, that comment, that was kind of innocent but was painful, that suddenly makes us aware that we're not where we want to be, or that piece of clothing that we absolutely love, 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 and we can't really wear it right now, right? All all of those are events, are energetic events that spark us. They spark us into the realization that there is some program running in my subconscious mind that's keeping me in a place that I don't want to be in. And I don't want to derail this with subconscious mind talk, because I think the more simple the better, but that's where it originates. So we have that spark, and like a jolt of electricity, right? If you ever, grabbed a live wire, or when you're little, put something in the electrical outlet, there is nothing like that feeling if you've ever experienced an electrical shock. My father was an electrician, and he found it humorous to be working on the car and hand me a live wire. I mean, it wasn't enough to kill me or hurt me or anything like that, but I will never forget. I mean, to this moment, I can remember the vibration that just seemed to course through me. And it was shocking and it was uncomfortable. And that's the same thing. When we come to that realization that we're not where we want to be, that some things in our life, some behaviors that we've been just kind of unconsciously going along with, have brought us to a place where it's not where we want to be. Can you think of that time for you? Do you have your coffee? This is not decaf today. This is regular. So that shocking awareness is not comfortable. That shocking awareness could take you down the road of sadness, despair, grief, shame, anger, lethargy, right? You just like, oh God, now I got to do something again, right? There's so many things that it could do. But I'm asking you today to consider that uncomfortable shock as a gift, as a gift. Take it as a beautiful knock on the door from somebody who loves you. And they're on the other side of the door saying, hey, you know what? I love you so much. I love you so much. And you are beautiful. You are perfect, whole, and complete, just the way that you are right now. But I know that what has brought you to this place of discomfort is something that doesn't serve you anymore. And I'm here to help you. You have so got this. You so have this. I'm right here in your corner, and we're going to get through this, and it's going to be amazing. Think of how much time, how much life that gives back to you, because you're not in despair. You're not losing time sitting on the couch, right? Maybe eating even more, right? Because we're emotional eaters, many of us, and losing even more time. Instead, of being hand in hand with ourself, with our higher self, walking down the path, walking down the path of increased well-being, walking down the path of incredible health, walking down the path of rediscovering your amazing body, right? Thinking about the beauty of your body. There is something beautiful. Oh, Nori, I feel fat. I get it. I get it. But you know what? The answer isn't in looking at what we don't have or what's wrong. The answer and the expediency, the quickness with which we get onto the path of higher health happens with greater peace and ease when we look at all of the things that are right. Well, my skin's pretty good. I got pretty good skin. Yeah, my legs are okay. My legs are okay, look good in a skirt. As we begin to move into the awareness of everything that is beautiful and wonderful and the things that we are in love with, the faster you're going to move into that place of well-being, which includes the releasing of the pounds, the releasing of the energy. Adipose tissue, right? Fat cells, adipose tissue is nothing but stored energy. So since we're talking about the language, right? Instead of saying weight loss, we're saying weight release. Instead of saying fat, which connotates, right, all kinds of things in our mind, just think of it as stored energy. Everything is energy. This energy happens to be stored. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, only changed. We're going to change it. We're going to shift it. We're going to release it. And we're going to reshape this beautiful vehicle that we came to be in. What are you thinking? There's usually a little bit of sadness that comes with the realization. It's natural. It's normal. It's okay. But it's important not to dwell on the sadness. It's important to try and get a vision, the very best that you can, of how you're going to be, where you want to go. See yourself in that piece of clothing that you love, love, love. See yourself summertime, walking the beach. Get a vision. No matter what is appearing in the physical at this moment, get a vision of the way that you want to be. Get a vision, cling to it, and whenever things get difficult, whenever you are challenged, and even when you're having a great day, think about that vision, right? Maybe you're at the stoplight kind of dazing out, go to the vision. Right before you go to sleep at night, go to the vision. When you wake up first thing in the morning, instead of going, oh, I got to do my food program today, go to the vision. Go to the vision and remember that loving knock on the door from your higher self, from your wise self, from you in that vision, partnering with yourself, just like your best friend. It is. You are your best friend. You are your best friend. You are the best friend you will ever be. And when you get that knock on the door, that's a little jolting, it's a little electrocuting, it's a little painful. You grab on to your best friend's hand, give each other a hug, so to speak, and get on the path. Well, I don't know what the path is. Ask. Ask. Celebrate that you got the knock on the door. That's huge in and of itself. Celebrate that you got the wake up call. Celebrate that you open the door to that best friend of yours standing right there, eye to eye, heart to heart, looking at you saying, let's go do this. Celebrate that. Be with that for a while. Don't run, to the next diet or whatever. Just be with that for a little while and put your request out to God, the universe, whatever word you use, right? Whatever language. Show me my path. Like I said in the last video, we are like a combination lock, and my unique numbers open up me. Excuse me. Your unique numbers open up you. Weight release isn't really one size fits all, although it works for a little while, right? Eventually, no matter how much people do one size fits all, now there's a place for it. There's a place for those very regimented, um, streamlined, kind of narrow programs. There's a place for that. But it's important that when you release the weight from that very narrow, streamlined, kind of regimented program, that you get to the point again, and hopefully it will happen during that time while you're releasing on that very tight, for lack of a better word, program, that you partner with yourself, that you get to know yourself. The thing that I don't like about some of those programs are that they have you so busy, thinking about what's next, thinking about what time you got to eat and this and that and this and that, right? That you're so busy that you don't hold your best friend's hand. You don't get to know the deeper part of you that needs healing, that needs that subconscious program to be softened and to allow it to be gently squeezed out with beautiful, loving thoughts of the partnership with your best friend, you. Pixie agrees. So put it out, right? In your prayer, in your whisper, in your intention, in your affirmation. Just ask to be shown your way, and it will come. It will come. Ask and then be on the lookout for the evidence of it. Something will happen. You'll be inspired to get in the car and go to the library, and in the library you meet this person who knows somebody, and all of a sudden there's your answer. It happens that easily. Just be open to it. Follow the nudges. Follow the promptings of your gut. Follow the whispers of your soul. And the next thing you know, that vision is your reality. How cool is that? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have these conversations and to have coffee with you. And I will see you next time. If you need to reach me for absolutely anything, norilove1111@gmail.com. norilove1111@gmail.com. Take good care. See you next time.
You